you smoke some dope, but there's Mr. T, the velvet rope, and all the pretty people getting out of long black cars.
That's exactly like my day. Please welcome a big-time movie star, Keeeeevin Bacon, everyone. Welcome, Kevin.
Thank you, sir.
How are you, pal?
I'm very well, thank you.
I like the look. Now, who are you playing in the movie? That you're not playing Nixon, clearly.
No, I play a guy named Jack Brennan, who was Nixon's right-hand man when he resigned the White House and went to San Clemente to live. So the movie has it almost feels a little bit like a fight movie, and I'm kind of like his corner man.
Right, okay. Now, Nixon, remind me, what did he do?
President of the United States.
Oh, yes,
Watergate.
I remember.
Yeah.
He got very interested in what the competition were doing.
That's true. That's true. And
burgled them.
They did.
Yeah.
Sent some guys and entered the hotel room without a key.
Ah, that's in fact illegal.
It is.
Yes, it is. I found that out to my cost. How are you? How have you been? What have you been up to? Have you been touring with the band?
Yeah, we've been doing some touring.
Your brother.
Yeah, my brother and I and the guys in the band. We did a new record, and we had a good time doing it. All the guys in the band produced some tracks on the record.
Well, that's rather nice.
Yeah, and we it was interesting because we did it a lot at home studios, and then we would send the tracks to FTP sites, and we'd download.
Well, I don't know what an FTP site.
Well, it's like a real big site. Has a lot of information. You can have a lot of space, and you can send huge files up there and pull them off and put them on. But the point is that we really made the record and never looked at each other for the whole recording.
That's a lot of bands that will work very well for them, I would imagine.
Yeah, well, you'll be seeing us later, so you can judge for yourself.
Now, when you go on tour, do you all hang about in a bus and everything?
We do sometimes, yeah, we do. I love the bus. I just love it. It's my favorite place.
Do you have this rule on the bus? A lot of the musicians...
No pooping?
No, yes. No number twos on the bus.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah. That's true. So you hope you're not on there for too long.
Yeah. I was going to say, maybe take a plane or something like that. Now, how do you manage with the sleep when you're on the bus? Are you all right?
I sleep great. You know, you have to sleep with your feet forward in the bunk. Otherwise, if you get into an accident, your head smashes against the front. So that's one little detail. And also, you have to... You
really thought about that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. You have to be careful not to drink too much fluid, water or whatever, before bed, because there's this subtle vibration, so you're going to be up a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But it's my favorite place to be, as the guys will tell you. Once I get on, it's hard to get me off.
We're still talking about the bus here. Come on. I mean...
See what he did?
I didn't know you'd been to the Club Kakadu in Sydney. Have you ever been to Australia, by the way?
I have been to Australia, yes.
Have you met Vanessa there? She's from Australia.
Oh, you're from Australia?
Yeah.
I was going to go to Australia this Christmas, and then I looked at the ticket prices, and we decided to stay at home.
You don't want to go to Australia for Christmas? It's summertime. Everything's topsy-turvy.
Yeah,
down is up, up is down, summertime at Christmas time.
You know, we live in New York, so a little bit of warm weather during Christmas is okay.
That's true. Yeah. What were you doing in Sydney?
I was on my way to do a film down in New Zealand, and I just stopped there for a little while to check it out.
Was Tremors shot in Australia? It looks a bit Australian, you know, except because they've got creatures like that in Australia.
Yeah. No, I mean, I love Sydney. I met some guys, and you know what I find? Actually, I find the one thing that's really refreshing is I find the Australian women very aggressive.
Yeah. You
walk up the street, you know, you're used to New York, and women in New York, they sort of avoid your eyes. I think they're used to construction workers and that kind of thing, and they're protective. In Australia, they just walk up and they're just like...
No, those guys. Well, I like the look of your arse in these jeans, mate. And the women are even worse. No. Is it your birthday yet? It's coming up.
I had a birthday this year, yeah. I had a big one.
Well, I had one this year, too.
You did? That's funny. Who didn't?
People who were born after the something of December.
I had
November. What day is it? Today?
Today, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. 50. It was a 50.
50?
Yeah,
Shut
50,
up!
yeah,
You can't be 50.
yeah.
No! Wow.
I was waiting for the headlines. Keeeeevin Bacon's turns 50. America weeps.
Yeah. Well, you certainly don't look 50, although I don't know what 50 looks like, but you don't look old at all. You're Keeeeevin Bacon. You're the eternal youth.
I'm 50.
50? What did you do? Did you have a party?
You know what? My wife was throwing a surprise party, and I really can't stand surprise parties. And then I blew the surprise somehow. And but very nice. It was just going to be a small thing, just my family. I've got a big family, six of us, and the kids in the family. And they went out and got me the most beautiful terracotta pig-shaped barbecue.
Oh, that's adorable. Gosh, I can't wait to be 50 myself.
Yeah. I treasure it. I really do.
Yeah. Do you do a lot of barbecuing?
I love the barbecue. I like the barbecue, especially in the snow.
Okay.
I just think it's great to... It's not, to me, so much, doesn't need to be a summer thing. I like to go out in the deep snow and...
Is this in any way connected to your last name?
The pig. It is. I have a lot of pigs. People give me a lot of pigs.
Because they think it's funny because your name's...
Yeah, I got keychains and statues, and even when we play the show, we have a pig that I put on the mic stand, or I don't actually put it on myself. But
you have a roadie?
Yeah.
What are you? I'll put the pig on. I'll put the pig on Kev's mic stand. Yeah, that's my job.
Yeah, he's very diligent about it too.
But you're going to come back and play with the band.
We are,
right?
for sure.
Right? Okay.
For sure.
The
Yeah.
Bacon Brothers will be back. Keeeeevin Bacon, everybody.
Thank you so much.
My next guests are here performing Go My Way from their album New Year's Day. It's available now on the iTunes. Please welcome back the Bacon Brothers, everybody. The Bacon Brothers.
Well, when it's time to go, you bump your head, you stub your toe. The landlord says the rent's 2 weeks behind. When you get your train, but the train breaks down and stops to rent, you walk downtown to the only lousy job that you can find. You bought the sentence, no, not working here. But here she comes like a fish, sliding through the door. You say, oh my God, where did she get that body? What she got on the iPod that gives her hips that swing? She knows she's in heaven, but a 007 now will take that girl to heaven each and every day. Everything's just don't seem to go my way. It's Thursday night, no time to pout, 'cause you got no job. You might as well go ahead and head down to the playground of the stars. So you brush your teeth and you smoke some dope, but there's Mr. T, the velvet rope, and all the pretty people getting down the long black car. This is your night, get in here tonight. But here she comes again. She's stepping to the front of the line, and you say, oh my God, with that smoking that body, and what she got on the iPod that gives her hips that swing. She knows she's at 11, but I'm 007 now. Take that girl to heaven each day, every day. But things just don't seem to go my way. You're back at home, you're back in bed, you're all alone with a naked head. You close your eyes and the sun comes streaming in. It could be better, but it could be worse. It's not like it's some evil curse. You drift off to the place where dreams begin. There she is, just talking to someone. look that girl straight in the eye, and you say, oh my God, baby, where did you get that body? Baby, what you got on your iPod that gives you hits that swing? Know you're at a level, well, I think 007, girl. I wanna take you straight to heaven each and every day. Tonight, baby, just might be going my way. Now tell me, baby, are you gonna go my way? 'Cause you know that just don't seem to go my way.
My first guest tonight is a great big movie star. He's bigger, even bigger than that. No, he's about that. I don't know. He's bigger than Tom Cruise, who's about that size. You're going to have to narrow it down, Craig. He's bigger than Tom Cruise. Well, most of us over the age of 12 are bigger than Tom Cruise. At what point? Gee, I don't know. I liked it better when we had music. Anyway, he's in an HBO film, very good film, called Taking Chance, which is available on DVD now. Please welcome the very lovely Keeeeevin Bacon, everybody. Keeeeevin Bacon. Kevin. Well, how lovely to see you.
Very nice to be seen.
Well, it's good to see you, and may I say how tall you look this evening? Very impressive.
It's the lifts.
Hi, this movie, Taking Chance, was on HBO a while back, and I saw the posters up for it around town, and I got a phone call. It's a very patriotic film, moving but patriotic, right? You know that probably because you're in it.
Yeah.
But I got a phone call from Sheila Casey. Do you know who Sheila Casey is?
No.
Sheila Casey is married to a gentleman called George Casey, who's a general in the United States Army. He's the Chief of Staff of the United States Army. And Sheila Casey and George Casey went to a screening of this. And they said it was fantastic. They said it was absolutely fantastic. And I thought, if the Chief of Staff of the US Army thinks that your patriotic army movie is good, it's probably pretty good.
Yeah. Nice.
So congratulations on that. That's fantastic. What is the story of this? Tell the folks.
This is about a true story about a guy named Lieutenant Colonel Mike Strobel, who actually wrote an article that the movie was based on, and then ended up co-writing the script. And he volunteered for escort duty, which is the duty of returning the remains of fallen soldiers, Marines, the Air Force, military, back to their final resting place.
Right.
And he had this experience taking this young kid, Private First Class Chance Phelps, back to his hometown in Wyoming, and just, you know, I just had this amazing experience and wrote this story, and HBO picked it up and turned it into a film. And,
it's a difficult subject for a lot of people, but I feel a necessary one. We didn't see any of that during a lot of the Iraq conflict, did we? And of course, it was a reality of what was going on.
Yeah. Well, I think what's interesting about the movie is that probably a month or so after the film came out, the policy of not photographing flag-draped coffins coming back from any war was changed. And it was a national policy, been in place, I think, since 1991. And I thought to myself, gosh, do we have anything to do with that? I mean, that could be really amazing. And it turns out the Secretary of Defense actually came out and said that part of the reason why they lifted the ban was because of the film. So wow. To actually be in something that has, you know...
Made a difference. Though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't think that Tremors...
Yeah, congratulations. You know, that is something. I'm sure you are very patriotic. Are you very involved with the military? Did you get involved with stuff like that, or did this come up to you when you did the movie?
No, I've played a couple of Marines, but no, I mean, just...
have you ever been on a USO tour?
I never have, no.
You know what, you want to do that? I can fix you up there if you want.
Yeah, I would like to, yeah. Yeah, we've certainly talked about it, and I've made some
I
few
can give
visits.
you a number, actually. We can get you a number. I can get you a number tonight.
Excellent.
I can get you in the Middle East in about 2 weeks, if you want.
Bingo.
No, I'm actually going out to Kosovo.
Right.
Yeah, in a couple of weeks' time.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Kosovo is in no way dangerous.
I don't know.
No, I don't know why.
Find out when you get there.
I guess that's true. Yeah. Here, by the way, did you hear that they're remaking Footloose? It's a musical.
I did hear that.
Are you upset in any way?
No. Why would I be upset?
Well, because you're the footloose guy with the loose foot.
Well, I mean. No, I mean, the only thing that was a little strange is, like, you know, I don't wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and see a guy who would be in a movie that it was time to remake. Let's put it that way.
Oh,
it was like just the idea that you're actually in something that. But you know, truth is, the movie's I don't know what 25 years old or.
But why do they keep remaking movies, Kevin? Why? Why? You're in Hollywood. You're connected in show business.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, I think that you know, there's certain kind of thematic stories that need to be told again, and people like a sort of you know brand familiarity. Wouldn't that be it?
I guess. All right then. You know what I think you should do? Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like Tarzan.
Yeah.
Tarzan, the old-timey Tarzan, when he lived in the hut, and but the hut was kind of modern looking.
Yeah.
You know, it was really like a house, but made of
and like a microwave and stuff.
Yeah. You'd be great at that.
You really think so?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, do you know about this website that you were on? Because I wanted to see if I was on it. They were telling me about it earlier. That men who look like old lesbians website. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Well, you know, here's the thing. I mean, how many people admit to actually Googling themselves?
Oh, yeah. None of the...
Nobody's even raising their hand. I just don't believe that.
I know.
Most people have master Googled in their lives.
Right.
And so, in order to avoid the embarrassment of that, I signed myself up for Google Alerts. Which
convenient way to Google yourself without typing your name.
And that way you just get a little taste every day they send you, and they say what's being said about you or written about you online, and that way you can kind of see. You don't want to click on it because it kind of goes, Keeeeevin Bacon isn't... ... And then you don't click on that because you know that it's probably not going to go into a good place.
It's not going to get. I'm just kidding. He should play Tarzan in the new movie.
Exactly. So that one, I just couldn't resist. Men who look like old lesbians.com. First off, I mean, how fabulous is it? I mean, that's one of the great things about the internet, that you can actually have a website that's so specific.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
You know?
Who else was on it? I thought I would be on, because I think I look a bit like Liza Minnelli, who, of course, is not a lesbian, so right there.
I didn't think you have to look like a famous lesbian.
Oh.
You just have to look like an old lesbian.
Yeah.
And
do you have any tips for the folks at home if they want to look like old lesbians? What they can maybe do?
There you go. Just lead a clean lifestyle.
And enjoy the other things back in New York with you and your lovely wife. Didn't she get a star on the...
She did today.
Oh, really?
She got her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Yeah. And, you know, they said, we got great news because we're actually going to put you right next to Kevin's.
Oh, right, so your stars are next to each other?
Next to each other, yeah. I don't know. She didn't seem all that thrilled about that idea. I mean, I think she was kind of like, oh, great, yeah, I got to be on next to his star. But anyway, she was okay about it. I mean, the good news is that we don't actually plan on being buried, so...
You don't get buried under your star.
No, you don't.
They don't put you
That's true. I realize that.
Yeah.
But this will kind of become a Hollywood tombstone for us, where we'll sort of always be together, in perpetuity.
You want a Hollywood tombstone? Present a late-night talk show right now.
Well, you must have one.
This is it. This is my little cave of the eternal. This is my little tomb.
But you must have a star, right? You have a star?
A star? No, are you crazy? I'm not on the guest list at Chuck E. Cheese. Never mind. A star in Hollywood Boulevard? Are you nuts? What the hell's wrong with you? You've been in show business too long. You think everybody's in... How long have you been in this game? Since you were 2?
Well, the first movie I did was Animal House. That was, I think, 30 years ago.
Wow, is that 30 years ago?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I was about 19 at the time, and it was great. It was
great.
That looked like it might have been a fun time.
Well, you know, it was okay, except that I was kind of a loser on the set because the guys who were in the Animal House were really the cool ones.
Right.
And they all hung out together. And then those of us who weren't in the Animal House, they sort of, you know, didn't really want to hang out with us. So there were a lot of parties that I wasn't invited to and stuff like that. But other than that, it was okay. No, it's all right. No, really, I'm over it.
Wait,
It's 30 years ago.
Don't awe him. He just got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and next to his wife's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Oh, by the way, did you really lose a lot of money in that Madoff thing? Did that really happen to you? I read about that in the... Yeah?
Yeah.
You should be in that Footloose remake then. Tarzan, there's your way out. Tarzan. Keeeeevin Bacon, everybody. We'll be right back.
But I was so excited because we were driving. I think he was drifting off to sleep, and I went, Pismo Beach!
You were driving?
Yeah, I was driving. I do the driving.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Is it?
Is it always you that does the driving? Because like when I'm with my wife, I do the driving. I'm the driver.
I know. Guys have a thing about that. No, but he loves it when I drive. I love to drive, and he's so happy to have me drive.
That's a very healthy sign in your relationship, you know. He trusts you.
Yes.
Yeah. And also that he in the time that I've been married, the time I've known my wife, which is like 5 years, I think she's driven me twice.
Oh, really?
And I've fallen asleep both times.
Well, then you must trust her. It's like that great song.
What song?
Baby, you can sleep while I drive.
That's really nice. That's awesome. Isn't that awesome? Keeeeevin Bacon, everybody. Keeeeevin Bacon. That is pretty exciting. That's a pretty exciting movie you got for yourself there.
I saw your monologue. You're just talking about how you hate superhero movies.
Well, the X-Men's not superheroes, really.
They're mutants.
They're mutants who, you know, they don't fit in. They kind of, I identify with them a little bit. Did you get to keep the hat?
No, I don't have that. I don't have it. I wish I did. But, you know, to tell you the truth, I don't think I look that great in it. Now, Michael Fassbender's in the movie. He looks really good in it. In fact, it's kind of like a thing where he takes it from me at the end of the movie. He puts it on, and I looked at him. I went, "Damn, I wish I looked like that."
In fact, you're very tough on yourself, man. You look awesome in that hat.
You know, January Jones is in the movie with me, and she's
hat, no hat, she's fine. You know, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a scene where I put the hat on for the first time. Well, we actually call it a helmet.
Oh, yeah? Can we say helmet? Yeah, they get all of them.
That's okay?
Yeah.
I had guys on the set that would polish my helmet. And,
well, you're a big movie star. You get all that kind of thing.
it's in the rider.
Yeah. Get it in your contract right there. I need my helmet polisher. Need my other thing.
So there's this kind of big reveal where I put it on for the first time and I say, "The Russians gave me this." And I turn around and I look at her and she just burst out laughing right away. And I said, "What's going on?" And she said, "You look weird in the hat." It was,
you look good in the hat, man.
Thanks,
Come on. You know what you should do is like when you and your brother go out playing with the band, you should wear the hat. Mess with him.
That
you know?
good.
Yeah. Like when he's singing harmonies and stuff, just like a hat on.
It might be its own little built-in echo chamber.
Yeah. Is it hot in that hat?
Not too bad. Not too bad. It was actually custom built so that it would be, you know, comfortable and cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, you're living the dream.
Which is why I don't understand why I don't have it, because it's not really meant to fit anybody.
Well, you know, in case there's another X-Men movie, they might want to give the hat to another the helmet to another actor.
That's
you know,
probably what's going to happen.
No, man, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. They'll want you back. The movie's done great. What is it, like $1 gazillion now?
It's doing okay. It's great. It's a great movie too.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, as you pointed out, what's cool about it is that the X-Men, even though they're very mutants, they all have these special powers. They're very human at the same time. They love each other. They get jealous and they fight and they get drunk and they have sex, and it's great.
Wait. I've seen all of the X-Men movies. No one got drunk and had sex. And
You got to see this.
Really? They do it in this movie?
Absolutely.
I'm so into it. Hey, did you ever make a movie in Saskatoon in Canada?
I made movies in a lot of places, but that's not ringing a bell.
Yeah, no, it was a guy from a crew up there was wondering he was he was going to do porn.
Really?
Yeah, you probably want to stay away from that. Even with your helmet on, people are going to know it's you. That's when you get the polishing done.
That's right, baby.
Yeah. We'd probably cut that out. Maybe cut that out. Yeah, probably. So what's been going on? Have you been playing music, doing anything?
Doing some music here and there, yeah. We had some shows this summer and some coming up in the fall. We were in Germany. We did a tour of Germany. That was fun.
Germany? Really?
Yeah.
Do you sing in German?
No. Sing in English. You know, the Germans speak English very well, as you know.
Well, they speak Hasselhoff English, but they don't speak...
No, it was actually a lot of fun. I mean, you know, it's interesting though because it's, you know, it's rock and roll and everything feels very rock and roll. You know, you got the tour manager looks just like an American tour manager, and the roadies, you know, are dressed in black with the long hair and the whole thing, except that everything is like unbelievably on time.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if you're...
Do they schedule like, okay, drug taking is at 4 o'clock and the group is still alive, you know, so orgy will commence and then it will finish.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, man, that's living the dream too, you know.
If only that was our band.
Yeah, well.
We're kind of more about a couple of games of backgammon and some Tylenol PM. I mean, it's like hotel rooms are often cleaner after we leave them than when we go in them, which is...
That's not good,
sad.
man. You know, that's not good for your image. You can't go in there and go, you know, I'll just spruce the place up before I leave. Are you like that? Are you neat and your brother's untidy? That would be a great sitcom.
Well...
Really? Yeah, it'd work out. You know, you could be all neat and he'd be all right. No, it's garbage. It'd be awesome.
It's been done, I think.
No, come on, it would work out.
I think I am neater. But we're really different in a lot of ways.
Huh?
I mean... Pretty much everything except for like the big issues we differ on. You know, music a lot of times we don't agree. Music, movies a lot of times. If we can go to a restaurant and I can look on a menu and know exactly what he's going to order because it's going to be the last thing in the world that I would ever get.
But you do hang out though a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
hang out all the time.
I don't hang out with my brother. I'm like, oh, hey, hi, man.
No.
Yeah.
No, we hang out all the time. We get along great. It's just that, you know.
Do you go on vacation together?
Once in a while, yeah.
Man, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Do you think that's maybe just a little creepy?
Going on vacation?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'm cold, you know. Maybe I'm just, I don't know.
Where is your brother?
He's in the Middle East right now.
Huh?
Yeah, he's a spy.
Ah. Do you go on vacation with him?
Well, I can't. He's a spy. He can't tell me exactly where he is at any time. I don't think he's really a spy. I think that he just tells me he's a spy, so I'll leave him alone.
Oh.
I'm a spy. Leave me alone. No, he's coming out here for vacation this summer. First time we'll be vacationing together, except he'll be vacationing at my house. Mm-hmm. With his 4 kids.
Really?
Yeah, now you're talking.
Are they going to bug your house before?
No, they're going to clean my house.
Huh?
Yeah, they'll clean it up. I'm going to try and teach them the Bacon Brothers way. You clean the place up, make it look nicer. Yeah.
You must have a big house.
No, man. Yeah, tiny little house. I got my house is too small.
Huh.
Yeah, I got me and my wife and 2 kids and 3 dogs. I'm a low man in the totem pole in my house.
Well, you have a brand new baby, right?
Yeah, I got a little tiny one. Yeah, 4.5 months right now.
Good for you. Good
yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yours are a little older now, aren't they?
Yeah, my son's about to graduate from college.
What the?
Yeah, and my daughter is a freshman in college. And
yeah, that's sorry about that, man. You buying any guns or anything?
I mean, it's like you don't want to become that guy. But we went out to dinner the other night, and it's just such a cliche. But she came out, and I said, "Where's the rest of the outfit?"
Yeah, yeah.
That can't be everything that goes to that look.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the natural place that you end up as a father. You know, it's just, especially to a daughter, you know. It's
yeah, well, I got 2 boys. But, you know, when the 4-month-old comes out, I'm like, where's the rest of the outfit? I mean, if you poo now, it's going to go everywhere.
Well, yeah.
Try that on your daughter. See how that plays. That'd be bad. She probably wouldn't like that. Yeah. It's tough, man. It's tough. Hey, we're out of time. You want an awkward pause or a mouth organ? Or we're trying this new thing, Touch My Glittery Ball, but we haven't really thought it through.
What's you mean a harmonica?
Yeah, can you play?
No.
See, because you can win the golden mouth organ if you play. It's a really good one. It's worth winning.
I don't know.
If you can play.
It's just sucking and blowing, right?
Well, it's not on the set of a movie in Saskatoon, but yeah, it's similar. All right, well, let's try it then. All right, if you can play, you can win the golden harmonica. If you can play. I'm very strict about this most of the time.
But what's... Hang on.
All right.
Well, this is all wrapped up and everything.
Well, it's brand new. It's a new organ. Yeah, take it right out. There you go. Look at that.
Wow. Does it matter which side's up?
Well, see, right there. Right there, it tells me you're not going to win the golden harmonica. No, wait. No, wait.
It's a very strange harp.
You can kind of play a little bit. All right, one more try. Let's see if one more try.
Can I play yours?
Well, my mouth's been on it, but
That's really
try it. You can try mine. You want to? Oh,
That's all right. I don't care. I don't care.
All right. Fantastic. How's things working with that Bacon fella? You still with him?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Well, that's all
He's
right.
a keeper.
How long?
23 years.
Yeah, you know, in Hollywood terms, that's like life. That's a long time.
It's a long time.
You must have married when you were like 5.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was 21.
Wow.
I was 21.
21.
Yeah.
Married Keeeeevin Bacon.
Yeah.
He's been here a lot, Kevin. You know?
I know. He won your magic harp.
No,
right?
golden mouth organ. Yeah.
My husband is a Google alert guy. Do you do that? That's like asking for trouble.
I don't. What you mean?
It means that you put you say if anything ever comes up about me on the internet, I want to know.
Oh no, God, no.
No.
Kevin does that? He's crazy.
You could be waking up.
You drive yourself crazy.
Absolutely.
If you did that.
You could wake.
Keeeeevin Bacon, everybody. Keeeeevin Bacon.
Somebody has actually invented a drinking game where you take a shot every time I have a serious look on my face on the show.
On this show?
No, not on this
your show.
No, on my show. Yeah, I mean, I was looking at that clip, and it's like every time you see me, I'm like...
Do I have to take a drink now?
No, you don't. No.
Because that would get bad if I... Hey, it's good to see you.
Thank you.
You're a musician. Were you at Coachella?
No, I didn't go to Coachella, no.
Have you ever been?
I've never been, no.
You should take the Bacon Brothers down there and get some...
We should. I actually have a story for you about the Bacon Brothers. I hope this doesn't bum people out.
I hope it does.
I'm not bummed out by it. My brother and I have a band. We grew up in Philadelphia. I'm the youngest of 6. Our father was a planner in Philadelphia. And he was famous in Philadelphia, you know, well known. It was my first kind of taste of celebrity, and he absolutely loved it. You know, people would stop him on the street and say, Ed, and he was kind of cantankerous and was often sort of in the papers, you know, raising hell or whatever. So, cut to many, many years later, where Bacon Brothers are playing down in San Diego, and we have an opportunity to come up and be on this show.
Oh, I think I know
with
this
you.
story. Yeah.
And so on our way there, we're on the bus, and our father dies.
Yeah, that's right. I remember hearing that.
It's okay. He was very old. He was very old.
Yeah. Also, it doesn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's a long time ago.
It was a while ago.
And it was time and the whole thing. And so we were kind of had our moment of mourning on the bus. And then, of course, the show must go on.
Yeah. I didn't know.
Well, here's the thing. For those of you that don't really know the difference between Craig and other talk show hosts is that he always kind of throws out anything totally out of the blue. Whatever you talk about.
What did I do?
I sat down, my brother and I, and the first thing he said, so, I hear your father's a great guy.
Oh, really?
That was the first, the first word that I know. And my brother and I were like, yeah, you know, and we didn't want to bum everybody out because, you know, I mean, it would have been terrible.
But it's great that you came back and said it on the air. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Gosh, the good news is, the good news is I in no way look like a douche in this story.
No. But here's the thing. I could, you know, I don't know. Is there a heaven? I'm not sure about that. But I picture this hall where, like, you're lining up to get, you know, someone's deciding where you're going to go or whatever. My father's standing there in line, and there's a television
TV's
monitor,
on?
yeah, and the show's on. Yeah. And you mention it, you know, and he turns to the guy and goes, look at that, I'm on TV.
Yeah. And also, it's like, it's CBS, so they'll be like, oh, they had Touched by an Angel. In you go, in you go. You'll be fine. Hey, now, I was going to tell you this. I was watching the TV the other night, and some of it wasn't CBS. It was cable. Do you have cable?
Yeah, I do.
It's amazing. You got all these different things. And I see an old movie that I haven't seen in a long time called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah.
And right at the very beginning, you are the douchebag that steals his taxi.
That's true.
Sets the whole thing in motion.
Yeah. Well, I had done a movie with John Hughes, great director.
Right.
Before that movie came out, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, called She's Having a Baby.
I like that movie. I saw that movie in rehab.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Did it help? Or?
Yeah, I think it did. It was like, it was a movie, and they were like, here's a movie that'll kind of cheer you up. And we were all like, I'm going to get my life together now. Clearly, it didn't work out for me, but it's a good movie.
Thank you very much. But, you know, I said to John Hughes afterwards, I said, man, I really loved working with you. And if you got anything at all in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which was the next thing he was shooting, and he said, well, I got this little thing. It's, you know, there's no lines, but basically it's you and Steve Martin vying for a cab. And I said, yeah, sure. So I did that.
That's cool. It was a cool little thing to have, and it was in New York City. You were running down the street. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was fun.
You can't do that now.
No.
No, you can't do it now. You're too old. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, you're right. I knew that's what you meant. I knew that's what you meant.
I in no way look like a douchebag again. Do you know well, actually, the reason why I said that, what struck me was that must be a while ago. And I watch it, and I go, you look exactly the same, man.
It's the...
Like, exactly the same.
It's the finest team of Beverly Hills surgeons.
Ah, shut up.
Working around the clock.
No.
It's kale. I eat a lot of kale.
Do you have a weird diet? Like, really?
No, I really don't. I really don't.
Because you're pretty thin. You look like you're in shape.
No, I don't have a weird diet. I think my diet is good. I think everything should be in moderation, including, you know, veganism. So sometimes I'll have a vegan lunch. And then
vegan steak.
Well, this is absolutely true. Yesterday, we were at home, and my wife said, well, there's not that much for lunch. What should we have? And we had some veggie burgers in the freezer. So I said, oh, those look good. Let's put some bacon on them. So we literally had veggie burgers with bacon.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. You get it all. All right. Yeah. Listen, I want to talk to you about the show, but I have to take a commercial break. Do you have commercial breaks over on Fox?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there are.
Do you have...
But we don't actually film them while we're doing the series.
You should do that. You should act up to and then give little hints like, I think it might have been boner pill. And then...
I love that boner pill.
Boner pills? Hey, listen, it's one of the things that I'm very excited about getting older.
Well,
you know,
everything in moderation.
Nothing in moderation. We'll be right back with Keeeeevin Bacon. I just call all my kids, but they're young. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Keeeeevin Bacon. We don't get along. So this show where you're the guy and then there's the guys out there. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, he's a killer, right? And then you're the cop.
Yeah, he's a serial killer, and played the great actor James Purefoy plays.
He's good. He's English, you know.
He's English. Yeah, I noticed from his accent.
Yeah.
And by the way, I can't wait to hear your band.
The Scandals. Yeah.
I mean, what a. It's kind of like, you see, isn't that kind of like the birth of a star right there?
You know what, I was just thinking that.
I was thinking, wow, I was there.
Yeah. You know what, I think it's like 5 years from now on YouTube, people are like, see, look, there he is there! Yeah, no, he doesn't talk to anybody now.
But enough about him, back to my show.
Yeah. Back to the show.
Please.
Yeah.
Anyway, James plays the bad guy. He's a killer. He's gotten out of jail at the beginning of the season, and
Why did he let him out?
He escaped.
Oh.
And I have left the FBI, and I'm kind of a mess. I'm drinking, and I'm unhappy, and they call me back to track him down, and we're almost we only have one episode left on the air, and
are you going to get him, or is that, you know?
I can't really say.
All right,
And you know what? I'll tell you, it's people take the whole spoiler thing really serious.
Yeah, they do.
You know, I went to.
Yes, they do.
I'm recently on Twitter, and I retweeted a compliment that someone had said.
People don't like that on Twitter, Kevin. What the hell, man? That's humble bragging right there. That's your humble brag.
Right, that's a humble brag, exactly. So but the problem was that I hadn't thought about the people in overseas that hadn't seen the show yet, and and the people that DVR it, and I figure, well, the West Coast episode already ran, so I had to do a real big mea culpa. Just I'm so sorry. People are furious.
Oh, they get mad. Yeah, they get really mad. But here's the thing: you must ignore that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just live your life, man. Be like that dude that goes to Coachella and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just gotta go over here now. Something might happen. It might not. I don't care." Live your life, man.
I admire that. I really do.
You know, I miss that in my own. Did you ever live like that a little bit? You're just like, oh, what the hell? I'm just going to go over here and see what happens.
No.
Well, that means you're going to do it then.
No, I was so I was just so, eye on the prize.
Well, you were very successful, very young.
I was thinking about Shakespeare's birthday. Happy birthday, Shakespeare.
Yeah.
He's
not here, I don't know.
Oh, okay. But people have often said to me, I've never done Shakespeare, mostly because I'm just not one of those actors that you want to see in tights necessarily. And I was thinking backstage that the truth is that the very first play that I ever did was A Midsummer's Night's Dream. Not exactly, because it was only the play within the play. I was like 11 years old.
Right.
And the script was taken from, I don't know if you probably didn't have these in Scotland. We had a thing called Golden Key Classic Comics, where they would take great works of literature like Moby Dick.
No, we didn't have
the Bible. And then you make them into comic books.
Right.
So they're really just pictures.
We might have had something like that.
8 or 9 pages and whatever. So they had taken Shakespeare and had done that, and then they took the play within the play and adapted it. That was the very first play that I ever did, and I'll never forget. There was this kid named Danny Melrod who was literally, we were like 8 or 10 years old, and he was the wall. He was the chink in the wall, which is an actual part. And he had one line which was, "I the wall, my part thus done, away from this queer place I do run." And okay,
still not good.
So he could not remember this line to save his life, and we drilled him, and we drilled him, and we drilled him. "Danny, come on. I the wall, my part that's done. Away from this queer place, I do run. I the wall." And we just went over and over, week after week after week. And finally, the big production, and I remember him going back, seeing him backstage, and he's like, "I the wall, my part that's done." And we got there, and boom, it was his time, and he stood up and he said, "I the wall, my part that's done. I run away from this queer place."
Me too. Keeeeevin Bacon, we'll be right back. Isn't that the type of show that you would want to be an audience for? Yeah. That's a great show. Keeeeevin Bacon, everybody. Keeeeevin Bacon.
right, everybody. All right.
Right off the bat, I owe you an apology.
You owe me an apology?
Yes.
Why?
Yes. Many people don't realize that when you go on these talk shows, oftentimes the host gives you a gift, like a really nice bottle of champagne or some luggage or something like that.
This doesn't sound like you're going to be the apologizer here.
Well, no. But on the Late Late Show, you get a really, really nice coffee cup. A Late Late Show coffee cup.
Yes.
And the last one you gave me was actually autographed by you, and I could tell that you spent a lot of time with it because it said "All the best, Craig Ferguson."
Yeah.
And
oh boy, I must have really worked on that one.
yeah, yeah. And so I was feeding the dog, and I realized that somehow, inadvertently, it had become the dog food scoop, and I feel I'm mortified.
Whoa.
I'm mortified. Heads were rolling all over the house, and I wanted you to...
Wait, what happened to you, man? We were friends once. You're using my cup to scoop your dog's marijuana? Do you believe that? I don't believe it.
A high dog?
Yeah.
I like the fact that you put that in my head that dogs always look high. That's
they do
great.
look high. Like, what's up?
That's just
Like,
awesome.
who else but somebody high would go like this? Yeah.
That's what I do when I'm high.
Yeah. Then you scratch my tummy when I'm high. The leg goes, man.
They're high, and, they poop facing north. Did you hear that story?
I did not know that.
Yeah, there's a study that's recently been done that they have an idea about the gravitational pull or the whatever that would be.
Yeah.
And they and I think about it now. My dog spins. And if you look, almost all the time they are. I think it's north. They're pointing in a northerly with their head facing north.
Well, the other end being the south end.
That's right.
Well, so if you were like lost in the desert with your dog, all you have to do is wait for it to poop.
As long as you have some dog food and a dog scooper.
Well, who would go into the desert without that, though?
Yes, exactly.
Now,
1,001 uses.
Yeah. You must smoke a lot of marijuana, man. You in town for the Golden Globes?
Yes.
They were awesome, weren't they? I watched them last night.
Yeah, they were really fun.
You know, I never usually watch them. I watched Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. They're really funny and nice,
hilarious.
and it was like a real show. See, that's the kind of show you should go and see.
No, they were great, and our daughter was Miss Golden Globe.
Yes,
last night,
yes.
And that was really fun.
Lovely.
For us. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. She had a lot of fun with it. I, however, had on the red carpet, had the challenge of 2 trains to step on. And I mean, you don't want to complain too much about being at something like that, but I live in complete fear because I almost every time step on Kira's train, and she's not happy about it, and the red carpet was wet.
Yeah, I saw there was some poop spilled on it in some...
I don't know that it was poop, was it?
Yeah, it was poop, man. It was like... There was some north-facing dogs. No, I think there was some kind of sewage leak, and it went onto the red carpet, and everyone was going, allegory,
Yeah, right. It's kind of, I guess it's out of Hollywood.
Yeah, I guess you do. That word he said, can he say that?
No, I can't say that.
Man, you have ears like a bat.
Yeah, sorry
Like
about
the audience didn't even hear that, but I heard it because I knew you would. You ever been to Paris?
Yeah?
Ever trained in the art of mime?
I've done a little bit of mime.
Yeah?
Yeah, when I was in acting school, there was a little bit of mime training.
Yeah? No one beat you up when you were doing it?
No, but you know what's funny? I remember one of the first things we had to learn was just making your hand go like this. And I don't really know what it was. Oh, I know what it was. You made your hand go like this, and then you made it go like this without touching the table. And that's all I remember from acting school.
But wait.
And the rest, as they say, is history.
Yeah. Man, from there to Footloose. That was like...
Right.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Did they... That was it. So they probably taught you to do it with your foot, too, didn't they? So why now, from that young, beautiful, fresh-faced boy that we're doing that, and now all the parts you do are scary, dark, evil men?
Well, I'm not a fresh-faced boy anymore.
I don't know. You look kind of fresh-faced to me. You look kind of cheerful and full of promise.
I don't know. You know, I think that I like to explore the dark side sometimes in my...
Sexually?
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Should we choose a safety word?
For this interview?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Because suddenly I may just come at you, you know.
Let's see. What's our safety word?
How about giraffe?
Good. Good idea.
Giraffe, you're freaking me out. You're freaking me out.
Yeah.
Why do you like to explore the dark side? What's wrong with you, man?
I don't know, man. You know, it's just, you know, my mother didn't like my hair.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah. You know, as a lad, she really wished that I had curly hair. My brother had curly hair, and she loved his hair. Mine came out straight.
What about your brother's hair now? Is it curly still?
It's still curly, and mine's still straight.
You seem to be very adamant that you're straight. Why would you insist on this word if it weren't important to you?
Yeah.
What's wrong with being curly?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm the worst therapist in the world.
You're not good.
No.
You're not good. Although I may take this away and think about it and come back and talk to you tomorrow.
Well, I tell you what, we'll take a commercial break and then you can come back in 2 minutes, depending on your region. Keeeeevin Bacon, we'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back.
That was quick.
Yeah, that was a short commercial break, depending on your region. we can't talk about what we were talking about there, which was the Golden Globes.
Right.
Because that would give away Hollywood secrets. So, let's talk about your dark sex thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's...
Nah, I don't think so, man. I mean, how long have you been married now? Well,
25 years.
Well, then,
yeah. 25 years.
In Hollywood years? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's going well. You know, we still have a good time, and we like
Sexually?
Yeah, we do actually. Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Yeah. Well, of course, it's an important part of any healthy relationship.
I agree.
Well, there you are then.
I agree. It is.
Okay.
Okay.
So where did you guys meet? Junior high?
No. Well, I could tell you the truth is that I was doing a play down in the Village in I guess it was the 70s, and I went in between the matinee and the evening performance to pick up a sandwich at the deli, and a little girl was in there who had just seen the matinee, and her brother said to him, "Oh, you like that actor? Go tell him that you liked him." And it was Keira. And,
wow, she was just a little girl?
She was a little girl, yeah. She was 12 years old. I don't really remember it. In her memory, this is kind of interesting. No.
I think we're running out of time!
No. But she said to me last night something that I'd forgotten. Said in her memory, I was buying myself a beer, which is kind of interesting because I don't work drunk.
Right.
And it seemed a little strange.
Loser.
Yeah, right. It seemed I must have been kind of fast and loose with my professionalism back then. If I was having a beer in between the matinee and the evening performance.
That's not a big deal. Just a beer, mind you. I'm an alcoholic, but still, they.
I don't know. It surprised me.
And
anyway,
and then you met later on.
We met. I don't remember it. And then later on. Actually, Jeff Daniels and Cynthia Nixon were doing a play.
Yeah.
And
you went out for a beer.
Yeah. They wanted to turn this play into a television film, and neither Jeff Daniels nor Cynthia Nixon wanted the parts.
Ah.
And those parts were taken by me and Keira, and so we really have them to thank for their sloppy seconds in a way, and that's how we met.
That's a beautiful story of show business love, eh?
Yeah.
Anyway, the following looks great.
It's good.
We're out of time. No, it's good.
Thanks.
Second season.
Yeah, it's a second season, and what can I say? It's I love doing the show. More murder, more mayhem, and I'm really having a good time.
Family entertainment. Keeeeevin Bacon, everybody. We'll be right back.
Okay, so you...
Hey!
Three times since I've been here,
Yeah?
someone has said, you look good. I want to know, when is the point in your life where people start telling you look good? Because it didn't happen when I was young. This is a new age thing.
Well, you look good as a precursor to how'd you feel?
Yeah, exactly.
But you do. You do look good.
But really, the message there is you look good considering.
Come on, man. You're being too tough on yourself. We've been through this before in therapy. You don't have to do that.
Oh, no. Are we going into therapy?
Well, you need therapy, clearly. Let me get my pipe. All right.
It didn't last long.
Well, that's the whole thing about therapy. You have to keep going again and again and again. That's the trick.
Okay.
For the therapist.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, I want to talk about your low self-esteem.
Well...
And your glasses.
Okay, the glasses, besides helping me see...
Yes? Well, have you had bad eyesight for a long time?
I have had bad eyesight for a long time, but I went from feeling like I was, too vain to wear them to just saying...
Because you look good.
See? Well, I feel good.
Well, there you are.
Do you look as good as you feel?
How good do I look?
You look pretty darn good, my friend.
Then no. Hey, you do look a little bit Finnish, actually.
Really?
Yeah. With your glasses are they're a tiny bit Scandinavian. There's kind of a theme going on.
You think so?
Yeah, a little bit. You ever been to Scandinavia?
What are the countries in Scandinavia?
Norway, Denmark, Finland.
Norway. I was there.
Does Finland count as Scandinavia, sort of? No, I got... Oh.
It's not even in. It's not even in. So, yes, I've been to Scandinavia, but not to Finland.
Not to Finland, which is a completely different area.
What is Finland if it's not?
Finland's near Russia. It's on the border with Russia, right up at the top there.
I'd like to go.
We've probably got a map somewhere.
I would like to go.
I'd like to go too. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go on a road trip, you and me, buddy, in a car.
All the way to Finland.
Well, we'll drive to northern Canada. Then we'll take ice truckers.
Yeah. We bring ice truckers with us, or we actually take...
I don't know. Do you have any? Do you have any ice truckers? Have you ever been to northern Canada?
No, I don't think.
You know why?
No.
Polar bears.
I would love to see a polar bear.
But they're dangerous, man.
Are they? Yeah.
Yeah, they'll stalk you.
I know. I've heard that.
Especially if they see it's Keeeeevin Bacon, they'd be like, "Rawr." They would, man. They'd be like, "You're a guard." So, congratulations on the show. It got picked up for another season,
yes,
right?
we did, yes.
Yeah, congrats. That's great. So
yeah, it's fun. We just wrapped a couple of weeks ago.
That means they just finished.
Yeah, that's really, that's showbiz.
Showbiz, yeah. I used to be in it. Yeah.
I'm sorry to throw that showbiz talk out there.
That's all right.
I forget, I'm so wrapped up in it, man. But yeah, it was great. It was great. I'm just about to start a movie here in California. So.
Really? Comedy? Mrs. Doubtfire, maybe? Something?
No, it's a horror movie.
A horror movie?
Yeah. Well, horror, thriller, scary, but good one. A family drama, and some bad stuff happening.
So it's a good family drama with a bit of horror and scary in it.
Well, yeah. To tell you that's really why.
Have you read the script yet?
We just read it today.
Yeah.
Today was
I think what you do is you went my part, my part, my part, other people, other people, other people.
Yeah.
Me, other people, other people.
Every time.
Yeah, me too. Be careful with that though. That'll end you, late night TV.
Have you seen? Have you seen probably 75% of my movies?
I probably have, actually.
I mean, I've
seen a lot of your work.
Look, I've made some bad choices. Let's face it.
No, man. No, the thing is particularly when you're at an early point in your career, you don't know how the movie's going to turn out. You're just an actor. You go and do your job, right?
I've always had that kind of idea that I just wanted to be thankful for the gig and go to work and bring a sandwich and support my family, and that's what I did.
Let me talk about the sandwich a little bit.
Well, I like to cook.
Well, cook a sandwich?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll give you an example. I made up a sandwich.
You made up your own sandwich?
Well, you've heard of a BLT.
Yeah, of course.
And then there was a thing called the blat, which is a bacon, lettuce, avocado, tomato.
Right.
And I made up a blast. Which
I didn't think the bacon in a BLT was anything to do with you. I thought it was a completely different bacon.
You know, I can't really take credit for the bacon.
Oh, okay. Right. So you didn't come up with the blat then?
No, not the blat. The blast.
Bacon, lettuce, avocado. I can only think of rude things. So you've had.
I knew you would. Come on, let me hear it.
No, man. No. You know what I was thinking. Sausages. Bacon, legged, avocado, sausages, tomatoes.
Smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon? That's two, so that's a blast.
Yeah, okay. Exactly.
Smoked salmon, bacon, lettuce. That's a lot going on in there. That's a freaky sounding sandwich.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's one of them Hollywood sandwiches you got there.
Right.
Probably want to put some kale in there.
Yes. Oh, my God. We eat so much kale. I can't believe how much kale Keeeeev eats. She has to have it every single day. And you know what? I like it, but I think I'm about to OD on kale.
The thing about kale is I've noticed if I eat it, I start listening to a lot of Coldplay. Now, I got nothing against Coldplay. I actually kind of enjoy their work. But too much of it, I start to feel... you know, I need some meat, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. It has really become... I mean, it's really the vegetable of the week. It's so incredible. I mean, everybody's got kale. I'm waiting for fast food kale. I think.
Oh, it's bound to happen. Yeah, kale burger or you know, big kale or.
Speaking of meat, you know what I made the other day?
What did you make the other day?
I made for the first time beef jerky.
You make your own beef jerky?
Yeah.
You, sir, are a great American.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Make your own beef jerky?
Yeah, it takes 2 days, and I brought. It was funny. I brought some to the set on the set of the following.
That's where they make the show.
Yeah. Sorry again with the.
Don't worry, Kev. It's fine. I'll translate.
Stop that. And I was giving some to the crew. Whoa, not crew. No, the guys that work on the show.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
And it was like throwing live chickens into the Amazon because it was just like.
Really?
I opened up the plastic bag and it was gone like in a heart.
So people are enjoying your jerky?
Absolutely, absolutely. I got a text from my son who said, what would really make me happy, and he never asks me for anything. And he said...
What age is he?
He's 24.
You sure he never asked you for anything?
No, he really doesn't. I mean, he's very, very self-sufficient.
Okay, good.
He said, can you please make... He's going on the road with his band. He said, can you please make me some beef jerky to take on the road?
That's great.
That's what I'm doing this weekend, making more beef jerky.
Roll up your sleeves and make some beef jerky?
Yep.
You're living the life, man.
Yeah. Living the dream.
Living the life. I mean, that's just the way of it. You know what I'm doing this weekend?
What?
We'll hang around your house.
Waiting for the beef jerky to be done.
Yeah. I'll be the polar bear. Yeah. We have to take a break. We'll be right back with Keeeeevin Bacon. So I'm here with Keeeeevin Bacon. He was just telling me how to make the beef jerky, which sounds fantastic. You should have your own food channel show.
You know, I like to cook, and I think the reason that I like to cook is because my mother was a terrible cook. Now, your mother was probably a great cook, whatever.
Oh, no, sir.
Haggis pudding?
No, my mother, I loved my mother. God rest her. She was a beautiful, lovely, fantastic woman, but she could dry a bird out like you wouldn't believe.
See, that's something I knew that we had some kind of a connection, because most people that you meet will say, oh, my mom's cooking, it was the greatest.
No, that wasn't her strong point.
Oh. My mother would come home and say, I've got great news. I went to the fish market and picked up a nice piece of scrod. And it was awful.
Scrod?
I mean, the house would smell. She would boil the Brussels sprouts, or she'd make, you know, sautéed chicken livers, anything. And I never had the heart to tell her, but she was a working mom.
Right.
So, you know, and like your mom, she was a fantastic mother. I loved her. She was great, except for in that one department.
Well,
and,
there were a couple of other departments.
Okay. So she would say, listen, I'm sorry, honey, but I got to work tonight, and I won't be home to make you dinner, so I hope it's okay. I got you a frozen TV dinner. She would turn it back, and I'd be like, you know, oh my God, I was so excited.
Do that again. Do that again. Yeah.
So thrilled. The horse is dancing.
Oh, yeah, he likes it.
Yeah.
Have you ever tasted the forbidden meat horse?
No. I have horses of my own. I would never eat a horse.
Well, no, but I mean, like by accident, maybe.
No.
like walking through the field and you tripped over a piece of grass and suddenly landed on a horse with your teeth.
Horse jerky.
Horse jerky. Yeah. They make that in France.
Do they?
Yeah. I don't know. I just made it up. Maybe in Finland, you know, when it gets really cold.
Yeah.
We should go there.
We've got to go. What is Finnish food?
I think they eat a lot of fish. Probably eat a lot of fish. Don't eat any fish. Oh yeah, you're a vegetarian, of course. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Right. But if you were a regular Finn, would you eat fish? They're a reserved people, the Finns. I gotta go there, man. I really have to go. So we're out of time.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you want to do? You want a foot massage?
Sure.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
No. So, what about? Would you take a foot massage from a man? Like, cause you're straight.
I would. Sure. Yeah. You know what I did? Not in Finland, but in Thailand. I went.
Well, it doesn't count in Thailand.
Okay. No, but there's a fish foot massage. Do you know about this?
No, sir.
Yeah. You put your feet into a bucket of water, and there's 1,000 of these little fish. Thousands. I mean, maybe 10,000. And they come and they eat all the dead skin off your feet.
Let them finish.
You've done that, buddy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But no,
Can you tell me? Is it like you know it's a brotherhood? You can spot people who've had the like, wait, you've had it, haven't you? Yeah, look, see.
Well, you know what? It was amazing. I mean, and you know, you pay by the half hour or something like that. And I got to say, I mean, it was kind of cool. After about 10 minutes. You know, I'd sort of had the experience.
Yeah. You might as well, like, I feel I've done it now. You got any other animals that can eat things off me?
Right.
Yeah.
So let's go to Thailand on our way to Finland.
All right, let's go to Thailand. I'm cool. Yeah, all right. Well, we're out of time now.
Okay. Good to know.
Quick awkward pause? Just a quick awkward pause?
Sure, yeah, let's have one.
It's like being in Finland. Keeeeevin Bacon, everybody. Comes out tomorrow. Please welcome Keeeeevin Bacon, everybody. Keeeeevin Bacon.
Hey, man.
Looking good, man.
Thank you.
No, you look good. You look nice.
Thank you very much.
It's like you're going out somewhere later. You look kind of sexy.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not so insecure. I can't look at a man and say, you know, you're attractive.
Well.
No, like, I hope it doesn't make you uncomfortable, but I would make out with you right now.
Are you waiting for me to call your bluff?
No, man.
I don't know. Yeah, well.
Dude, you made this album with your brother.
I did, yes. Yeah, we just got off the road, and we were you know, driving around on a bus, and this was the album we were playing mostly.
Well, no, the bus was part of the tour. You weren't just like bus drivers.
No.
Right.
No, we actually.
You know, we could do better than this.
No. No, we actually had a bus driver. Great bus. I love being on a tour bus.
Oh yeah, no, it's great.
It's really good. There's 10 of us, and we had a very, very awesome driver this time, and you know, they take it very seriously. Like, you wake up in the morning and he'll say, you know, I stopped. Did you even feel me stop? And that's like.
We're still talking about the bus driving, right?
Yeah. Well, of course we're talking.
Okay. All right, that's enough. That's enough.
There's a theme already happening here, but of course we're talking about the bus driver because he has to drive the bus. He can't be coming back to my bunk. So,
no. He'd have to stop for that to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you might feel it.
But his name was Kevin, and
oh wait, that proposes a problem.
Well, except that he liked to be known as Smooth K. Which, well, I was kind of upset about because I really wanted Smooth K.
Smooth K, yeah. Who wouldn't want to be Smooth K?
Exactly.
That's the name you want.
And we had this really interesting thing happen where we stopped someplace, I think it was in Georgia, and it turned out that we had a night off. So he had the ability to go to his niece's wedding that just happened to be happening on that day in the town that we happened to land on the tour.
Wow.
So we woke up the next morning, and I'm coming down, and we're about to get on the bus and go wherever we're going next. And he introduces me to the groom. And a nice kid. And I said, "Oh, this was great. Congratulations. You know, big fan of marriage. And where are you going for your honeymoon?" He said, "Well, we're going to Mexico." Wow, that's amazing. You've been to Mexico? No, I've never been. I'm really excited. So I go and I get on the bus, and we're waiting for Smooth K to get on. Drives me. He comes back on the bus. He says, "Listen, my niece is here, and she's upset because her husband met you, and she didn't get a chance to say hi and get a picture or whatever." So I get off the bus. I'm like, "Very nice to meet you," and she's a beautiful young girl and seems very excited about her wedding. She's all smiles, and I said, "So have you been to Mexico before?" And her face fell, and her eyes started to well up, and she went, "Oh my God, Keeeeevin Bacon just ruined my honeymoon surprise." And I was like, I didn't, nobody said.
Man.
I felt
The hustle and grind, I carve my path. Each step forward, in aftermath. Dreams pulsate within, fueling my fire. With determination ablaze, I never tire. Day by day, I chase the gleam. In the labyrinth of life, I craft my scheme. I'll nurture my aspirations, let them thrive. In the symphony of ambition, I'll strive. Rise up and showcase your might. Show them what ain't funny, say us take flight. We'll scale the peaks, reach the zenith's height. Together we'll ascend, never falter, never slight. In the face of adversity, we stand tall. With grit and valor, we heed the call. No setback too great, no hurdle too steep. We're the architects of our destiny, the dreamers who leap. So let's rise, let's soar, let's defy the limits imposed. Reach for the sky, with unity as our strength and courage as our guide. We'll conquer the horizon, side by side.
That's why you can't be Smooth K.
I'm definitely not.
You can't be Smooth K.
I was very rough K.
Yeah, no, that's clumsy K there. That's. Why is the album called 36 Cents then?
Well, this is a song of my brother's, which he would probably explain to you, has to do with having 36 cents in your pocket as a songwriter, and lyrics and
oh, there's your brother there. He's behind you right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like that.
Picks, it's not, yeah. I know he's good looking too.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He seems like he's creeping up on you there now. you look a bit like Smooth K there, but that doesn't look like a man that would ruin a young girl's day.
Dude, I felt terrible.
Yeah, that must be bad. I feel bad for you. That's a shame.
I think she told me later, once she kind of calmed down, that she was happy to have the story.
Yeah, she'll always know that you were the guy that ruined the surprise.
Well, look, sooner or later, it was, when I really started to think about it, it was only if they were on their way to the airport, I only ruined it by about an hour and a half. Because you're going to have to know where to get.
Yeah, once you get to the airport, that's true. They go and say, you can't go up to the desk and say, "Hey, keep it quiet where we're going."
Yeah, exactly.
Because everybody else will go, what, because Keeeeevin Bacon's here or something?
Well, I hope they have.
How long were you on the bus for? Because I go out and do road stuff on the bus. After about a week, I am so smelly, something has to be done.
Yeah, it was, you don't take a shower on the
No. Dude, I'm European.
Okay, all right. I skipped my mind. Yeah, that was about two weeks, but now that's 10 of us. Ooh. So you can.
Do you have the little bunks though? In the
bunks.
They're cool, aren't they?
Yeah, I love it. To me, it's like, for someone my age to go back, it's sort of like going back in time. You feel like a kid. You're all walking around, in your underwear, and it's just a bunch of guys.
So it's a bunch of guys walking around in their underwear.
10 guys walking around in their underwear.
Okay, is this a movie? I think I've seen this movie.
The thing is, we've been together for 20 years, and my brother's obviously my brother, and we know a lot about each other, but it does give you an opportunity to see what each other wears to bed.
Do you watch movies on the bus?
Yeah, we watch movies once in a while.
You gotta watch Spinal Tap on the bus.
Oh, yeah.
You always gotta watch Spinal Tap.
That's my favorite movie.
That's a great movie, isn't it? I could
movie
probably, I've seen that movie like about 150 times.
Yeah, that's
on
my
tour
favorite
buses.
movie. You can, and we could never get. We have watched Spinal Tap on the bus actually,
Yeah.
and you know the great thing about Spinal Tap is that if you do play in a band, you really do have Spinal Tap. We call them Spinal Tap moments. You
All
play
the time.
Spinal
This
Tap
whole
moments.
show is a kind of Spinal Tap moment all the time. And then you got to watch anything that's got Jason Statham in it.
Really?
Yeah, because you can really watch them on buses. It's
hadn't
like,
thought about
because
that.
he's going to take revenge.
All right.
He's like, I'm going to take revenge. And then he takes it. Yeah.
What about Speed? That'd be a good.
Well, you can't sleep if you take speed on. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. No, you can watch that movie on the bus. Yes. That's a good one. Or anything that's got a lot of violence, or The Godfather 2 on the bus.
Okay.
Yeah, always good.
Right.
Or Groundhog Day, which you're in.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
somebody else. All right, so you get to see what all your pals wear to bed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what do they wear?
Well, some people go with boxers, and some
that's
people
me,
go with
boxers.
There is we do have the snoring member of the group. We'll be playing later on, so you can try to guess which one of them.
Oh, that's all right, yeah. What about nose strips? You can get nose strips at any farmer. They're very good.
I've never tried that.
Oh, they're awesome, man. You put them on, it's like sleeping in an oxygen tent. It opens up your hooter, and you're like, oh, it's amazing.
Is that what the football players wear those?
Yeah, it's kind of like those things, yeah.
Never tried those.
Football players? I don't know why it went this way, man. It just went this way. It goes the way it goes, I mean,
That's the theme. It's good. I
that's
like
what
it.
it is,
I like it.
You come out here, you're being all smooth K, and then that's what happened. All right, so listen, we have to take a break, and then your brother Michael's going to come
Michael's
out,
gonna come
and
out.
he's going to explain to us what 36 cent means.
He'll do a better job than I would.
No, that's all right. And then he can tell us embarrassing stories about you as a child.
Okay.
Why not?
Why not?
All right, we'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I'm sitting here with Keeeeevin Bacon, but, we've got the more interesting one now coming out. Please welcome the lovely Michael Bacon, everybody. Hold on. I love your trousers.
Thank you.
That's a fantastic pair of trousers. They look comfortable yet stylish.
They are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much that kind of sums me up. Comfortable.
Comfortable yet stylish. Do you wear this when you go to bed on the bus?
I got to clear something up. I don't walk around in my underwear on the bus.
All right, what do you wear on the bus then, Smooth Michael?
I disrobe in my bunk with the curtains.
It's so hard to do, though, because it's like the bunk is only this wide.
It's hell on the road.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the challenge of disrobing in the tiny little space. It reminds me of when
that.
my life was more interesting. So what do you do then? You go into the little space and you get your pajamas on and you button them up to the neck and brush your teeth and make sure you floss and put your mouth guard in?
I don't wear pajamas and never have.
Whoa, excuse me, Jim Morrison.
What? He didn't wear pajamas either?
I don't know. I never slept with him. But what? All right, once, but I was drunk. So you sleep naked?
No, I sleep in my underpants. But I don't walk up and down the bus.
What do you have? Because this is very important for me to find this out. Do you sleep in underpants for sleeping, or is the underpants you've been wearing all day?
Underpants I've been wearing all day.
What the hell? You guys are badass, huh? Tell me what 36 cents means.
That was about the amount of money we'd made in the first year that we had the band in 1994, about 36 cents.
Pretty good for the first year of a band, actually.
It was, actually. It's kind of a song about songwriting, and that you do it, and you have certain rewards, and one of them is reaching in your pocket, and you have 36 cents, 2 flat picks, in a crumpled up piece of paper that you've written lyrics to a song on.
Oh, man.
So if you ask my wife what she finds in my pockets, that's pretty much it.
You know, it's kind of nice, though, in a way, that if you look back on... Because, like, when I first came to America, I got down to 27 cents before I got a job. That's why I'm kind of intrigued by this. I was down at 27.
What's inflation? So
Well, yeah, but... No, it was 1995, about the same time. So, 27 cents, and when you probably know this, clearly, if you've only got 27 cents and it was in the bank account, you can't get it out.
right.
It needs to be $1 before you can have a transaction.
Exactly.
So you've got 27 cents, but you can't touch it.
Nope. Cannot touch it.
But it's but you've got it all in front of you then. Now you're rich, you've got your own bus, you sleep in your underpants.
Yeah, there's nothing to look forward to anymore.
Come on. There's going back, more touring with Smooth K.
Well, we had that band for 20 years, and we'll probably do it forever. I don't see a lot.
Did you guys play together when you were kids? Was that the deal?
Sure. Absolutely. We played music together ever since Kevin was born. I'm 9 years older, so I had a little jump on him in terms of music making, but we've always made music together.
So that's how you stopped fights when you were bullying him as a child?
Well, one of my memories is he hit me with a melody flute. You know what a melody flute is?
Well, I only know the sexual slang term for a melody flute.
It wasn't that one.
Okay.
Anyway, it's metal, and it has this mouthpiece on it, and he hit me right in the forehead with it and drew blood.
Yeah, that sounds like Keeeeevin Bacon to me, man. That's
I can wield a sweet melody flute if I'm asked to.
And
you're beginning to excite Jeff with this kind of talk. Please don't.
Did you feel me stop? I'm sorry, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Anyway, look, so you guys are going to play a song from this album, right?
Yeah.
What one is it?
We're going to play a song called Wonderful Day that is... it's actually a song that I wrote out here in California. It's kind of about... I don't know, somehow wonderful days sometimes don't turn out that way, something like that.
All right, well, we'll find out when you play it then, I guess. Thanks a lot. The Bacon Brothers, we'll be right back with the Bacon Brothers. They're going to play for us.
David says, Craig, would you and Jeff like to be an exhibit at the USA Science and Engineering Festival later this month? Well, no. That's very rude.
Well, I could do it.
Well, you could do it. You're a robot. Why would I be an exhibit? And over here we have the Scottish person. Very, very rare.
Also known by its scientific name, Late Nightus Douchus. No.